So I know it's been pretty I did the last early ass ramblings pretty recently from now, but I'm running out of ideas for small content I can do for this month, so I'm really unloading on this shit. For any of you fans of early ass ramblings, which I'm sure there are literally none, I am going to continue early ass ramblings after this month, basically just kind of airing whatever, because I find it somewhat therapeutic. If any of you actually like this for some reason, I figure I may as well put it out there, you know. But anyways, on to the matter at hand. So the current thing I'm going to rant about, paradoxically, in this trying to decompress series is being the only person in your family that knows how to use a computer. Now, I'm a computer science major, right? I know how to code. I like coding, actually. It's very cool. I think when digibro said that coding is boring, he was being a lie. Coding is great, it's fun, and it makes you feel smart every time. It's the Dark Souls of science. I can actually expand on that, but I'm not going to for this video. What I'm going to say in this video is that I code shit, right? I've used computers all my life. I know how to work a computer, but you know, people like to think that the ability to navigate a computer correlates to the total ability to know everything wrong with a computer, which I do not have the knowledge of. I don't mind, mind you, I don't mind going ahead and trying to figure out what's going wrong with a computer, but like, if it's over my head, it's over my head, and I don't know how to proceed from there. Today, for instance, well, not just today, my brother's computer has been shitting the bed really hard. It gets blue screen, like it has fits of blue screen. Sometimes it works for a while without getting any blue screens, then sometimes it'll blue screen like 3 times a day, and I have no idea how to fix it. I've tried to fix it several times. I've tried to, I completely restored it. I tried to mess around with the inside, and nothing seems to be working. I have no idea what's wrong with this computer. I think it's some hardware issue, but at this point, like the hardware, like we have sent back like his graphics card. It's so annoying. I don't know what to do, and I don't disparage my brother, because you know he doesn't know any better than I do. But like at this point, I don't know any better than he does. So I'm just trying these random fixes, like for whatever, like, because each blue screen is entirely different. It's a completely different problem every time, and we have no idea what's going on. And like, we're not in the financial situation to just like try to replace every part or try to like mess with like installing different parts. We don't have that kind of like disposable assets. So for now, we're just settling with trying to fix it, and like sometimes the temporary fix is kind of enough. Like his computer will go on for a little while without restarting and stuff, but I don't know what to do, and it's just I'm the only one who can like am vaguely up to the task, so I have to do it. And it's just like, I wish I knew more. Like, I wish I knew what like all these error codes would mean in like the grand context of all these error codes existing, but I don't. Yeah. And anyways, I heard that there's a new Binding of Isaac game coming out. That's a thing. I don't know how to feel about it, because to me, like, the Binding of Isaac it's a roguelike, and there's all that, like, I feel like the current thing of like Rebirth, I feel like before Afterbirth Plus, they had really already like expended the entirety of what Binding of Isaac could be, right? And now it's apparently going to be like a strategy game. I don't really get what they're going to be trying to do with it. I don't know. Maybe they just want a game with the same kind of aesthetic. So like they'll make it a Binding of Isaac game in order to like get away with the aesthetic of Binding of Isaac. But to me, it's weird that it's a Binding of Isaac game, because at the end of the day, like the Binding of Isaac is like it's pretty self-contained. I don't understand why the step between like Rebirth, like the first original Binding of Isaac and Rebirth, it's understandable. Like the first Binding of Isaac was a terribly optimized game, and like had really shit FPS. It was really clunky. Like the hitboxes didn't really make much sense a lot of the time. And then like the updated version, like you can say it lost some aesthetic points, like because like you could argue that the original art style was endearing. It was very like, it was like a kid drew it, and well, like the entire thing was about like Isaac, right, being a kid and stuff. But still, Rebirth is still a good game in its own right. I feel like it's fine. It's overstayed its welcome a little bit, but you know. And so the announcement of a new Binding of Isaac just doesn't quite sit well with me. I guess that's all I have to say about that. I've been playing a lot of the Endless series recently. Specifically, I've just been switching between Endless Space and Endless Space 2 and Endless Legend as I listen to the PCP. Kind of just in fact, I burned basically all today doing that, which was really regrettable. I was trying to get things done today, and like none of them got done, both because of a rehashed ear infection of mine that I'm trying to get. Like, oh my god, I have a lot of problems with ear infections recently, and I'm trying to get like the doctor today took a sample, and hopefully nothing really bad will come out of it. But I just want these infections to get done. It's not really bad, like it's not totally bad right now. Really, it's just I can't like 100% hear out of my right ear. It's like blocked. It's not like I feel like I'm losing hearing. It's just it feels like something's in the way. And so today, you know, I got that checked, and that certainly like put a dent in my like want to do anything today, because you know, going like the doctor's office that I had to go to is like 40 minutes away, and it's just not a great experience. But you know, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been playing Endless Legend and Endless Space, and I really feel like there's a lot of shit I can get out of it. Like the aesthetic of each game is on fucking point, dude, and just as games, they bring a lot of interesting things to the table. So you can definitely expect a video, like a proper video, because my last video was in the same. I feel like I should have done an Endless Legend video in this month, because it again was mired in this whole I'm not putting much effort into these videos thing. I will do a proper Endless Legends video, probably in the vein of my last one, where I talk about how Endless Legend and by extension Endless Space 2 and the original Endless Space are all games with narratives that encompass like each faction has a place in the narrative every time, as opposed to like a game like Civ. I know I go into that in that video, but I feel like there's still a lot to talk about there, with how it does it, how it accomplishes it, how it does it so effectively, and stuff. I feel like I could do with a number on that. Also, digibro recently, well not recently, like a week or two ago, said he was going to do a Your Anime Sucks of what's that fucking anime called? Sakayori, right? That's the one, like you know, the one with the sidekicks and mole people. Because I agree with digibro, that show is terrible, it's boring, and apparently the second half is supposed to be good, but it is awful. And I actually like towards the middle of this month, like I would say like a week or two ago before he announced that he was going to try to do a Your Anime Sucks thing, I was thinking of doing a Your Anime Sucks styled thing about it, because I feel like I could do it. I feel like I know exactly what's wrong with the show, and I could explain it to people about why they are idiots for liking it. Yeah. I know that's very pretentious of me to say, but uh, given both my stature as a YouTuber, getting like single digit view videos every single day and not having any subscribers or anything, and also like shitting on a beloved show that like a lot of people enjoy, but I feel like I could do it. So I've resolved to just waiting until the end of July. And if digibro doesn't do it, like he said he would get it done by the end of July, I believe, or not July, end of August, something like that. He's just something along those lines. My point is, if he doesn't do it in like, you know, the next month or two, I'm going to try to do it. I think I don't have the editing skills to, like, you know, make it up to par with his Ashes War series. I probably don't even have the writing skills to make it up to par with his Ashes War series, but I think I can get. I think I can at least remind people of it. You know. This one was notably less ranty. I was more just. I was more just being chill, dude. Cool. Sick.